This video is here to help you understand all this pools stuff, the plans, the procedures, the panel, because it's not just about the pools, it's about your town's future. So right now, let's run through it together. Tune in for the next few minutes and I'll be showing you exactly how this engagement process is going to work. Righto, first up, external consultants. These guys are our unbiased, completely removed from the situation moderators. They're not from council. What the consultants will be doing is randomly plucking 30 to 50 community members out of a hat. Now, while they're plucking these people out, they'll make sure that we're getting a good mixture of gender, age and background, keeping it reflective of our diverse communities. They'll be from right across the Shire and there's no rhyme or reason to it. The whole point is that it's a random selection. These people will receive a phone call from the consultants inviting them to become a member of the community panel. Now, what does the community panel do? This random lot of people will sit down together and conduct an initial review. They'll go over all the documentation and all the data on the pools, and they'll hear from the pool user groups. At the same time, a Shire-wide telephone survey will be going on. This means we're collecting even more opinion, so the community panel will also get to review the results of this phone survey. Once the community panel has looked at absolutely everything, they'll tell council of their initial position on the future of the pools. So yes, they should stay, no, they should go, this one should stay, but this one shouldn't, this one needs work, etc. That's the first step. Now, second step, place-based plans and township facility plans. Each town will create these two documents. The first, which is a bit of a tongue twister, the place-based plan is all about your town's aspirations. So local residents will nominate themselves to be on the place-based plan committee. These people will be from different backgrounds, aligned to different community groups with different skills and expertise, a real mixture. What they do is put together their community's aspirations. So what do you want your town to look like? Do you want to be focused on agriculture, art, recreation? Do you want to be touristy, a town for families, or for industries? Essentially, what do you want your town to be moving forward? The other document, the Township Facility Plan, is all about the town assets. So again, local residents nominate themselves to be on the Township Facility Plan Committee. These locals need to have experience in business, finance, construction, tourism, law, planning, real estate, recreation, social well-being. They need to be people with a bit of background knowledge. So what they do is sit down and assess all the community assets, not just the pools. We're talking parks, playgrounds, public halls, rec reserves, everything that your community has. The committee will then work out which ones are going well, which ones aren't, which need improvement, which aren't being used. Now, if the committee says, hey, I think this asset really isn't being used, it's not going too well, we think it should be decommissioned or closed or sold, the money that comes from selling or closing it will stay in that town. So what you do is you have a look at your place-based plan. Go, okay, our town aspiration is all about family-friendly environments. So let's take that money from the sale or the maintenance savings or whatever and revamp the playground. You get the idea. So let's recap real quick. There's the community panel, who are the randomly selected lot of people from right across the district. Then there's your town's place-based plan committee and your town's township facility plan committee. Now, here's the thing. If you're on the community panel, you can't be on any of the committees, and vice versa. If you're on a place-based plan or a township facility plan committee, you can't be on the community panel. We're just trying to get as many community members involved as possible. So now that we've got our two committees, they've worked out the town's aspirations and the town's assets, they'll give their respective plans to the community panel. The community panel will then review these and ensure the documents cover issues like social well-being and economic development, all that kind of stuff. The community panel will then say, yes, let's adopt these plans, maybe change a few things or no, go back to the drawing board. Finally, the last step. The community panel has looked at absolutely everything, all the data, their initial review, the results of the telephone survey, all the town plans. Now they make their final recommendation to council. The councillors then decide what happens next. So now you've got an understanding of the engagement process. If you want to find out more, go to Council's website, www.campaspe.vic.gov.au.